everybody, it's Hexa, and today's video is going to be my June bullet journal setup video. I know this is late again. I don't know why I keep on just not being able to get myself together and post my bullet journal setups on time. But anyways, good news! Today I'm recording my voiceover on my brand new Blue Yeti microphone. I am so excited. But anyways, to get into the actual bullet journal setup. So this month's theme is China and Chinese culture, Chinese lanterns, just all things red and gold and beautiful. My mom has been making fun of me for deciding to do this theme this month because there's literally no important Chinese celebrations around this time, but here's the thing. After living in China for most of my life, for 17 years, since I was 3 years old, I am actually finally leaving China this year and moving to Germany. So I kind of wanted one of my last bullet journal setups that I film in China to be China themed, which is why I went for the whole, red and the lanterns and just all the Chinese things, because I really wanted to commemorate my time here one way or another. Anyways, over here you can see that I erased my pencil lines before I went in with this gold pen. I have two different gold pens. The gold marker is from M&G and the gold ballpoint pen is from Uniball. For some reason, if I erase over the gold, it starts looking silver, so whenever I used the gold, I had to erase my pencil lines first and then go in with the gold. So that is my cover page done, and next up we are working on my brain dump and my June goals spread. For the brain dump page, I made these they're kind of smaller lanterns, and usually me and my mom make these types of lanterns out of red packets or hongbaos around Chinese New Year. You just kind of cut them and staple them together and squish them a little bit, and you get these cute little lantern things, and you can kind of make, decorations and stuff with them. I also wanted to draw some hongbao fish, but I could not figure out how to draw them, so I just stuck to the lanterns. By the way, the Tombow shade I'm using for the red throughout this video is 856, and it is literally called Chinese Red. So I'm very happy that I bought this color. It's perfect, and it really does match a lot of the red Chinese things that I used in the background of this video for decorative purposes. Moving on to my June goals page. This page probably has my favorite embellishment, my favorite doodle. I really love the way that these little Chinese lanterns turned out. They are so pretty. I couldn't decide if I wanted the top and bottom bits on either side of the lantern to be black or gold, so I just ended up doing a black base and then adding the gold ballpoint pen over it. Unfortunately, you can't really see the gold very clearly in this video, but I promise it looks very beautiful in person. I actually want to get a tattoo before I leave China of a Chinese lantern that should kind of look like these. That's pretty much the exact design that I'm going for with the tattoo, so I'm not sure when I'm getting it, but hopefully it'll happen at some point. All of the tattoo parlors I've spoken to have given me really high prices, and I don't have the money to do it yet, but I will save up for it, and I am going to get this tattoo because I think it's going to be really cute and I'm going to totally love it. Anyways, you can look forward to the vlog of that at some point. Over here you can just see me writing out my monthly goals. As you guys know, I like to write out a small handful of goals every month just to help me stay on track with everything I want to accomplish in the year. And for my monthly quote, the quote that I chose is, "What can your mind do in 18 months if you free yourself from fear?" And this is an amazing question that was asked in a TED Talk that I watched recently. It's called Beautiful Minds Are Free from Fear by Robert Grant. I will link the TED Talk down below because I really enjoyed it. And I think this question is such an amazing question, and it's so like motivational just to think about the amazing possibilities and how much your life can change in 18 months if you just free yourself from your fears and your insecurities. So that is why I chose that quote for this month. I just think it's so beautiful and so inspiring. As for my word of the month, I chose the word productivity because I want to try to up my game and be a little bit more productive and less wasteful of my time. Moving on to my socials page. For my YouTube ideas page, I just drew a couple of little hongbaos in the top corners. Now, hongbaos are really an integral part of Chinese culture. Usually, kids receive a hongbao from their family members on Chinese New Year. So they'll receive like a small amount of money or a big amount of money, really, depending on their age and how wealthy their family is and stuff like that. And hongbaos are also usually what you receive for, you know, your wedding. People will give you money in a hongbao, or when you receive your bonus at work, you usually get it in a hongbao. So yeah, hongbaos are definitely really important in Chinese culture. And right now, using the gold pen, I'm writing the Chinese character for double happiness. That's like just something that you tend to see a lot on hongbaos, and it's like a very special character in Chinese culture. It's always like all over the place during Chinese New Year and stuff like that. For my socials page, I drew firecrackers. I don't know if they turned out very well, but you know, I just wanted to draw some firecrackers, so I did. I didn't have space for fireworks, so I did firecrackers. These things are so incredibly ridiculously loud, by the way. They're so loud, so loud. Usually they put off firecrackers not only at Chinese New Year to like ward off evil spirits, but also around like weddings and stuff. So whenever there's a wedding in China, you will just know because you will hear this insane explosive racket coming from somewhere. This month for my social trackers, I'm doing YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and personal. Before I was doing the blog instead of Snapchat, but now I've just realized I don't like the blog. I don't like blogging. It's just not for me. So I've kind of taken that off of my socials page and moved Snapchat there instead because I've been trying to master Snapchat even though I hate the platform. But, you know, people seem to like it, so I'm trying. By the way, the Tombow shades that I used here, again, 856 Chinese red, 055, which is the yellow, and then 555 for the dark blue. And for the gold, I used, again, the M&G pen that I used earlier. And for the titles and numbers, I used my Sakura Pigma Micron pens. Next page is my sleep tracker, and for the embellishment on my sleep tracker, I did something super simple. I just drew some Chinese coins, like old school traditional Chinese coins in gold. They should have like some kind of doodles or characters or something on them, but I honestly don't know what characters usually go on old coins, so I just left them bare as they are. I'm kind of just outlining them a little bit with my Marabu Fineliners. And now for the habits and mood tracker, I don't know why, but I decided that the characters, the letters were too close to the drawing in the middle, so I moved them a little bit farther away from it, and for some reason I decided to use the thin end of the Tombow. Again, I don't know why, it was just one of those random decisions that I made. For the drawing, I did a Chinese fan. I saw a drawing of a fan on Pinterest and I thought, oh yeah, that's a Chinese thing. Let's put that on there. So I did that. Again, it's just like a really, really super simple doodle. By the way, if you want to see any of the drawings that I used for inspiration for any of the doodles and drawings in this video, you can check out my Pinterest, which should be linked down below in the description box, and just go to the bullet journal board, and all of the drawings and ideas and artwork that inspires me is on there. Now I'm just setting up for my habit tracker. As you guys know, I tend to split the 12 habits that I track into groups of 3, just so that it doesn't get too confusing. I think they're pretty much the same ones that I've been tracking for the past few months again. Yeah, just writing those in. And for my mood tracker, again, using 12 Marabu Fineliners. What are these actually called? They're called, yeah, Fineliner Color Graphix from Marabu. Again, my mood tracker is super, like, detailed and in-depth compared to a lot of others, but I like it that way. Okay, so that was it for my bullet journal setup for the month of June. I really love the way it turned out. It just makes me so happy, and that red is so like vibrant and rich and beautiful. It's a great spread. I really like how it turned out, and I hope you guys liked the little tidbits of Chinese culture that I shared with you guys in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!